Welcome back to NC Bassin. Today, I'm on Lake Norman down at Blythe Landing. This is only the second time I've put in down here. I decided to try to fish the south end today. I'm not confident down here. I prefer the muddy, stained water with current up the lake. It seems like there's more largemouth up there. But yesterday was really tough. I didn't catch, only caught 2 fish. I know that mud has pushed a lot of these spots down south. Plus the warmest water in the lakes down here. And spots prefer clean water. I mean, there's some guys catching some big spots down here. Most people know that Fish Norman, that the south end is where you fish in the winter time. I mean, that's where most of the big spots are caught. But I mean, there's still big spots upriver too. Water's way warmer down here, so maybe that'll help me catch some fish. It's gonna be really warm today. I'll wait till like 11:30 to even get here. It was still like 32 this morning. It was cold again, but it's gonna be up to 68 today. Probably even warmer here, probably like 70 here or 68 or so. I mean, it's gonna be warm. But the water takes a while to warm up, but while the water temperature's going up, it might make these fish bite, and it's gonna be windy today. So clear water, wind really helps. I mean, sunlight kind of still keeps them pushed deep, but I might have to finesse fish down here, but I'm thinking fluke, wacky rig. A lot of these fish down here are staging to spawn. I mean, the water temperature's way warmer up here. It's a full moon this weekend, so maybe that'll make I mean, I think Sunday, maybe that'll make these fish pulling up to spawn. If they are, that means they're gonna bite. I just wanna come down here and practice, learn a little bit more down here. Maybe I want to come down here and sight fish during a big bass tournament, so I need to look around. And I've just had bad luck. I need to break the bad luck down here because I've only put in at this ramp one time at Blythe, and I did terrible at that. I caught like 2 little tiny ones at the very end after I fished all day. I've been down here a couple times on other people's boats and never did well either. I'm cursed down south. Hopefully I can figure out a little bit down here. Hopefully catch a few fish. I just want to catch some fish, maybe figure something out. Let's see how it goes. There we go, finally. Right where he should have been. It's a good one too. I mean, a good one. Get away from me. Finally, something, guys. He thumped it too. Gotta be a spot the way he's running, but he did jump once. I mean, a good one. There's a net on him. Just make sure I land a fish. I've been here 2 hours, ain't got a bite yet. It's a largemouth. It's not even that big. It's not even that big. It's just really strong. Finally, something. Up real shallow. We will take him. Come down south to catch spots, and I catch a 2 3/4 largemouth. On the brush hog. Good one right there. Probably gonna take a picture of him. Look like a cormorant or a herring. Tried to get him when he was younger. Brush hog with the bending tips. Weedless Ned head. I'm using it for a shaky head. Goes right over the rocks real good. Local guy from Troutman makes those. I'm gonna get a picture with him later. That was cool. Finally. Got to go down to the hot hole to get a bite. On the fluke. Just watch him come up and eat it. Wasn't even close to the shade line, but he was sitting in the shade. Watched him come out, eat it, and he still swallowed it. Finally, guys, something. It's a keeper size spot. Had to go down here to the hot hole. It's about to do the midday update. Been fishing the wind-blown stuff. The wind's crazy out there. I was trying to fish docks at first because it's sunny. Then I tried to fish a wind-blown rock. Went to the dam, and it's like 48-degree water there. It's actually warmer in Ramsey than it is here. It's still almost, it's 59.7 right here at the hot hole. It's actually warmer here than it is at Ramsey. There we go. Awesome, man. The hot hole ain't that bad. This feels like a good one. Tiny hook. Everything feels big on the spinning rod. All this wind today, and I'm over here catching them on a shaky head and a fluke. I mean, this might be a big one. See him down there deep. He don't look that big. Going on lipping. Big old spot. I mean, not big, but solid. They're fun on the fluke. I didn't see this one eat. Oh, that's a good one. There we go. The fluke. Didn't see this one either. I let it sink and jerk twice and he nailed it. Old nose hook technique, tactical bassin style. I mean, these fish see baits all day. As you guys can see, there was 2 boats just left, but there's still 3 boats back here. A pontoon boat guy just cut me off throwing a rooster tail fish the same dock. That's a good fish. I mean, maybe the fluke is the way to go. I wouldn't have thought so. I mean, I'm marking a ton of bait right here. Hey, maybe the hot hole is not bad. I always thought you couldn't catch a big fish at the hot hole, but I guess you can. Guys, don't be like me and keep fish for pictures. Just let them go. I gotta get thumbnails for YouTube. Well, guys, midday update. I think I might have found a little pattern with the fluke around the shady docks. I'm up here at the hot hole though, so it might just be right here close to the hot hole. I'm gonna keep running it. I think by the time it starts getting dark with all this wind, I think I could catch a few on moving baits. Hopefully a couple on the crankbait. It's almost 4 now. I was struggling. Those 2 fish I just caught, that last 2.5 pounder, that really got me pumped up. That one I caught was probably a keeper too, so I can catch 2 more keepers. I'll be happy. That'd be a 5 fish limit. Hopefully the bite's about to pick up. We'll see how it goes. Keep going, guys. Finally got one. Commit. No, it's just a little hybrid. They fight hard. There's a huge stump. A dang hybrid. Not what I was looking for. And they just take off and hit with speed. I mean, he ate it and was gone. Striped one. Oh, he's probably not even the keeper. Net laying right there. Could just use the net. Didn't even lose my fluke, surprisingly. He's borderline a keeper, probably not even a keeper, but I'm not going to eat them anyways. I did take them home and eat them one time. They weren't bad, but I'm telling you, white perch tastes so much better than hybrids, if you ask me. He was not coming off. Man, I thought he was a 4-pound spot. Look at them stripes. They are sharp. They got sharp everything. Oh, yeah. 17 inches. He's a keeper. They only got to be 16 to keep. They might start schooling tonight. Early, around this time of year, that first few warm days, I've had some fun catching a bunch of these guys, but they're really fun on a jerkbait or a fluke because they just take off with it. When I was catching them, they were schooling on top and I was just chasing them. Just a little hybrid. Still fun. I can only catch fish at the hot hole. I done left and come back. Another one. Smaller, whatever it is. It's a spot. Oh, that is a spot. That was a largemouth for a second. All these boats back here with live bait, I'm over here catching them on a fluke. It's not big, but they're fun. I don't expect to catch back here. Everybody says you can't catch anything big back here, but I'm just Well, I did catch some fish. Every time I've been back here, it's been really crowded too. It ain't too bad today, surprisingly. And it's been hot, so I just assumed I couldn't catch anything.
There's one right there. There's one over there. There's good size all around. There's a cool tree back there. There's a cool tree back there by that dock back there.
It's getting to the point where I think I have to have live scope. Like,
Yeah. It's getting back to that point. And it ain't even the fact. I'm gonna tell you what it's about. It's just so you can see the fish, so you know where to throw it.
I don't graph. Oh, there we go. Yes, first topwater fish of the year. And that was, I just sat there. I'm sitting there talking about my graph and got one. Yes. Yep. Yes. I hope I got it. I hope I didn't turn around too much where you couldn't see it. Topwater. I was about to leave and we seen him coming up. He said they kill at nighttime or right before dark. So you don't leave fish to find fish. I just want to catch some, but I kind of do want to find a different pattern. But if I can catch them on topwater, I ain't going nowhere. I want to catch them on a crankbait somewhere. And then, well, guys, that's the day. I just should have stayed at the hot hole, tried to find some on some points and shoals at the very end. Didn't get a bite. It's been tough lately. I mean, I'm lucky I caught a few at the hot hole. I was really trying to find spots to sight fish, possibly for the big bass tournament, or at least just come down here and sight fish for fun. I think I did find a couple of decent areas. And I know when the fish pull up the spawn, it'll be a lot better in the clear water where you can actually see them, but I still catch more big females in the muddy water. I still prefer the muddy water, top half of the lake. I mean, I don't like the clear water down here. I don't plan on fishing the hot hole in the tournament, so I kind of wasted time there. But I'm just glad I got a few fish there. If I went with the hot hole, I might not have caught anything else. I really thought they were going to bite. It was 70 degrees today. I thought it would really turn the fish on, but just need a couple of days, and it really matters at night how cold it gets. It's still getting cold at night. I mean, the water temperature's warming up down here, but it stays pretty warm down here. It's up over 50, around 150 bridge area. They're gonna be biting really good. Plan on fishing a lot of different lakes once the big bass is over, and maybe even before when it warms up and I actually catch fish somewhere else. I'm definitely gonna go try to catch some bigger fish and get away from Norman. But I do like fishing Norman, and I gotta practice for the big bass tour tournament. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on NC Bassin'.